Good day, kabayan. This is Ford Mondeo 2008. The concern is not starting. So let's have a quick look. So let's verify the concern. Let's start the engine. Let's try another one. I tried starting the engine and I hook up fuel pressure tester, and there's no fuel pressure build-up in the fuel lines. We will use this as a guide. This is for a Ford Falcon and Ford Territory, but we are diagnosing a Ford Mondeo at the moment. I don't have a shop manual for a Ford Mondeo. So let's find out here what type of fuse or how much amperage of the fuse using for the fuel pump. So I opened the book on the chassis electrical system. So here we can see the fuel pump relay that goes to the fuel pump. This is the fuel pump. This is the inertia switch before fuel pump. So according to this book, the amperage of the amperage used for the fuel pump is 20 amperes. Let's check all the 20 ampere fuse in the vehicle. So I opened up the fuse box. I found out that there are two 20 ampere fuse, the color yellow. So we will test it using the test light. So this is the test light here. The other end I connected to the ground. Yeah, it's connected to the ground. So I already turned the ignition on. We will test if there's a power positive coming from this fuse, the yellow fuse. So there are two. We will test this first. Let's see. Oop, light up. The other end of the fuse, light up. So it means this fuse is good. So let's test this fuse. Light up. On the other end, it didn't light up. So it means this fuse is blown. I will remove the fuse using fuse puller. Yep, this is the fuse. Let's see it. Yeah, it's blown. It's open. Let's put a new fuse. So I had the fuse change with a new one, but unfortunately the fuel pump fuse is blown again. So this is the second fuse I installed. It's open again. We have a problem on the fuel pump. So I will remove the fuel tank of this Ford Mondeo 2008. So on this Australian model Ford Mondeo 2008, there are no opening at the back seat to access the fuel tank, to access the fuel pump. So no opening here. So I will remove the fuel tank to check the fuel pump and the fuel pump harness. So the first thing we need to do before drop the fuel tank, we need to drain the fuel through this hose here. We will remove this clamp here because this one have no have no drain plug. So the next thing we need to do is remove the hangers, exhaust mount, this exhaust pipe, one there and one here, so to lower the exhaust system, and one here as well, and another here. And then the next thing we need to do is to remove the heat shield of this. We will need to remove the heat shield so we have a good access to the fuel tank. Draining the fuel. So this is the fuel tank of the Ford Mondeo 2008. This is the connector of the fuel pump. I found out that the connector is burned. I will open this to further investigate inside. I have removed the fuel pump assembly, and I just found out when I removed the connector of the fuel pump, it's like this. This is the problem. This is the cause of the fuel pump fuse blown every time. Every time I change the fuse 20 amperes, it always blown up. So as we can see here, the positive and negative have a contact to each other. This is the reason why. So I will be replacing the whole thing, the fuel pump assembly. This is the pump here. So the pump is soldered. There's no separate connector.